catch by Jay Nathanielman. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Got it. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to CFSL, brought to you by PX1 Sports. We are here to look at some action between USC versus Notre Dame Fighting Irish. This is Morty here, and I've got Valente with me here. How you feeling, big dog?
I am super excited to be here in Notre Dame, Indiana. We're back with some CFSL action. I'm pumped up.
And kickoff goes. Ball's down, starting the run. Down the 10, down the 20, but caught pretty early. Notre Dame taking him down as we're going to get first down. Started here.
And we're back here, and Wookie making his first, his debut game for Notre Dame as their AD as the USC offense takes the field.
USC getting things started off. Ball snap. Quick dump off to the right. Not going to make it too much farther, though. It's going to be a 2nd and 10.
Good stop there by the Notre Dame defense. Dante D'Onofrio on the catch there.
And right back down, looking to get things started off quick. We got 3 on the right. Ball snap, but he's going to be looking right again. Oh, he's going to keep it. He's going to go forward a little bit. He's going to find the first down. Barely misses it out. 3rd and 1.
Good heads-up run by the generational talent, Bo Mayweather III.
Bo Mayweather, powerful player going into this and looking to get things started off. A lot of momentum. Already got 1 first down. Looking for another quick dump off to the right. Great reception. Going to be another first down for USC.
Great catch there by Annihilate, moving the chains for USC.
Moving these chains. Let's see if we can get farther down the field. We're almost at the halfway mark. Good momentum yet again. Back in pocket, balls in hand, and going to find a quick dump off to the left. 2nd and 6 for USC.
Good catch there for D'Onofrio. That's his 2nd catch of the game.
D'Onofrio's on fire, man. Loving what I'm seeing here. USC getting those chains moving. Ball in hand. Ready for a snap. There it goes. And he's going to keep it again. Look at him go, man. No fear in the heart of Bo Mayweather.
Yeah, you can't let your eyes off him. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with as a passer and a runner, too.
Just a powerful player. I mean, he's got a little bit of everything in hand. Smart player, powerful as well. He's going to hand it off, halfback, running down the middle, looking for a first down, but couldn't quite find it. 2nd and 3rd for USC.
The 5-star from Loudon, Tennessee, with his first carry of the game, goes for 7 yards. Good run there.
Hey, that's a great way to start things off for your first carry. I'm not upset about that at all. 2nd and 3rd. Looking for more. He's going to keep it again and try to run down the middle, but ran right into the back of his O-lineman, but still found that first down.
It looked like he was going to get swallowed up there, but he does a great job staying on his feet and getting the first down.
Great stuff from USC. We're past the 50-yard line, halfway down the field. A little bit more than that is first down here. Try to hand it off, but he kept it instead. He's going to run to the outside, down the 20, down the 10. He's going to hold it there and almost made it to the end zone, but we're very close indeed.
Man, Notre Dame's got to be better stepping up and protecting that run because he is dangerous on every facet of the game.
Man, the running yards on Bo Mayweather is wild to see from a quarterback. This guy is on fire, but let's see if Notre Dame can put that fire out. A couple yards away from the end zone. He's going to hand it off. Oh, he's going to keep it again and get the touchdown. Bo Mayweather with a touchdown for USC.
First of many for the generational talent. He gets it on the ground. He gets it done. Now it's time to see what Notre Dame can do.
Bo is a knower. Great stuff from Bo, and successful kick as well. 7 points on the board for USC. Let's see what Notre Dame has to answer with. Kickoff here, going towards Notre Dame. They're going to keep it right in their own end zone and run down just a little bit where you're at the 20, but gets pushed back just a tad. About 15 yards in their side. Notre Dame looking to start things off. Here we go. We got 3 on the left. Let's see if Notre Dame can make something happen. Halfback runs up the middle and got a good amount of yards there. 2nd and 2.
That Mitchell Davis is going to be the feature back in this offense. He's freshman from Durango, Colorado. He gets the first carry. I expect many more from him tonight.
Let's see if we can get a little more yards. He's going to hand it off to the halfback yet again. Run it down and found the first down. 3rd and inches. Very close to the first down.
Very close. I would not be surprised to see them go back to him for this 3rd and inches carry.
3rd and inches. Let's see if this halfback can make it happen, get those chains moving. And he thought that it was going to go down here, but decided to keep it for himself. Quarterback is going to make sure that first down is found.
Perez does a great job being able to get past the sticks and keeps the drive alive for Notre Dame.
Going for an option, balls in hand for Matt Perez. He's going to hand it off to the halfback yet again. Able to find the first down in quick time. Great stuff indeed from Mitchell Davis.
Good 14-yard carry, moves the sticks again. That's what they need to do, just keep pushing the ball downfield.
Keep pushing the ball indeed. Notre Dame getting some momentum going forward. Looking to answer those 7 points on the board for USC. Quarterback's keeping it. Is he going to make something happen here? Matt Perez almost found that first down. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
You can tell they're relying on their run game heavy early on.
But are they going to have some passing here? 2 on the left, going deep. But we're going to hand it off to Mitchell Davis, who got a little bit of yardage there. Nothing too crazy. 3rd and 4.
That was the walk-on Perry Simpson. He gets absolutely hammered by the USC defense.
3rd and 4. Let's see what Notre Dame has to bring to the table. Ball snap in the hands of Matt Perez. Looking for a target, staying in pocket, but it does get fumbled. Who's going to pick it up? It's going to be USC.
I thought his arm might have been going forward there, but great heads-up play by the USC defense.
Great stuff indeed. Man, they really needed that ball. Oh, Notre Dame's going to hold on to that. For a second, I could have swore that was USC. But, yeah, the yardage is going to make sure they're going to have to punt that away. So, punt out.
I thought USC may have recovered it, too.
That's what it looked like. USC, they're just going to wave it away. No need.
Goes out of the back of the end zone. USC back on offense now.
That's a great way to get things started for USC. They're able to have a successful D here. They got 7 points on the board, and now ball's back in their hand, and we're barely halfway done with the first quarter. All right, they got 3 on right side. Let's see what happens here. Bo Mayweather going to hand it off to Jaden Cobb, and he's going to get a lot of yards there. First down with ease, and then some. Great stuff from USC there.
Cobb does a great job lowering the shoulder, shrugs off 3 defenders for a good first down there.
I'm loving what USC is bringing to the table today. They've got a lot of momentum. They're keeping those chains moving. A lot of run game from both Cobb and Bo Mayweather in their first possession so far. He's going to hold on to it yet again. This is a classic play for Bo. Another first down, 14-yard rush. Very successful.
Great run there by Mayweather. He's just going to keep doing it as long as Notre Dame doesn't try to stop him from that.
So what do you think is the answer for Notre Dame here? I mean, what exactly is going to happen to try and stop them? Let's see if they can pull something out, any type of stop to this menace known as Bo Mayweather. He's going to hold on to it yet again and unchecked in the right side. Almost, he did find the first down, another 11 yards for Bo.
I mean, USC is just very solid everywhere. You know, they got great receivers and a great run game. It almost seems like Notre Dame can't really key in on one without getting beat in the other.
This time he's going to go for a pass, looking for somebody in the back, and couldn't find a target, so he's going to hold on to it yet again and try to truck through. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball, though. That's going to be 7 yards deep, 2nd and 3 for USC. Golly, here we go. Another play for USC. Let's see if we can get that first down. Will Notre Dame have something to answer with? Looking for a target in the back. Who are we going to find? Reception deep. Almost found the touchdown. Jaden Cobb with a 26-yard reception.
The running back, Jaden Cobb, comes up with his first catch of the game, and it's a big one for 26 yards. They're knocking on the door of the end zone. USC is looking to score again.
Great stuff indeed from USC. We're very close to the goal line. Let's see if we can make something happen here. We got two on the right. Might be looking to just run this up the middle for Jaden Cobb. Let's see if they can make it happen. Hand off to Cobb, goes up the middle, and that's going to be another touchdown for USC.
That was the walk-on Andrew Weber with the touchdown there. Get that man a scholarship.
Good Lord, incredible stuff. There's also a touchdown over on the Twitch as well. Great stuff going on over there, and another kick for USC, going to secure things. 14 points on the board, and Notre Dame has yet to get rid of that goose egg. Kick off here, USC looking to hand this off to Notre Dame. And instead of going for the tuck roll, we're going to run this down past the 20-yard line, looking for some more yards, and got taken down at the 25. Notre Dame looking for maybe a successful offense this time around.
Over on switch, we have a 2-yard touchdown run by Derek Tolliver, as Penn State's going to go up 7-0 on Florida with 3:14 left in the first.
Matt Perez handed off. Mitchell Davis does get a couple yards, but no first down found yet. 2nd and 7 for Notre Dame.
And I think USC's kind of diagnosing what Notre Dame's going for here, and heavy run game. USC can't handle that.
Heavy runs, heavy hits, my kind of game. Looking for a possession here. Matt Perez does get taken down in the back, though, and lost a couple yards. That leaves Notre Dame 3rd and 10.
Josiah Sims with a great play there, focusing on the quarterback and not letting that option up.
Not a lot of fight from the Fighting Irish so far in the first quarter, but let's see if they can maybe pull something out later on. Looking for maybe a heavy pass on the left. 3 receivers over there. Matt Perez looking for a target. Found a quick dump. Great slant and got a couple yards there. Dalton Wentz did, but unable to find that first down. Now we're 4th and 7. Let's see what happens from here. Looks like it's going to be a kick.
Notre Dame's going to have to punt. USC with another chance to score early.
USC takes it. Let's see if they're going to get some yardage downfield, and does get caught very early. Almost found his feet under, but Keanu King barely got a couple yards after that catch.
That return got up to about the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for Notre Dame, or USC,
They've got a great running game, man. They have a phenomenal running game between Cobb and Bo Mayweather. I mean, just great stuff indeed. And look at the size on Bo. That's definitely contributing. He's going to keep it yet again and run down, but look at number 2, able to catch him in the blink of an eye. Great stuff from Kai Ramey.
3-yard run, but Kai Ramey is going to get that, hammer it down, and they're focusing on the run now. Doing a good job stopping that.
Man, what is Bo? Look at that. Is that his 6'8" quarterback? 6'9"? What a monster. And no wonder he's holding on to it so much. Here we go. Play starting. Ball snap. Bo's got it in pocket. Looking for a quick dump on 3. Able to find the first down. Dante D'Onofrio able to secure things for USC.
D'Onofrio's been a consistent option for Bo Mayweather.
1st and 10 yet again. A very familiar position for USC. Let's see if they can find another quick dump off to the left, but Weber couldn't quite find any yardage. 2nd and 11 for USC.
Good stop there by Notre Dame for a loss. They're looking to find their stride here on defense quickly.
And here we go, 2nd and 11. This is a bit of an unfamiliar spot for USC. They've been constantly getting yardage so far. Let's see how they can handle a bit of a disadvantage going into this 2nd down. Quick dump off to the right. Able to find a good amount of yardage and gets put down at the 40-yard line. Great stuff indeed from Dante D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio is a name that we're going to be calling a lot tonight, I feel.
7 passes thrown and 7 completed for Bo Mayweather. Successful run game and pass as well. A lot of glaze here for Bo. Able to find a dump on the left. Able to find the first down and some change as well. Andrew Weber with a 13-yard reception. We're getting handed off yet again. Looking for a heavy, maybe is this a run here? He's going to hand it off. Jaden Cobb running up the middle, 4-yard rush. Did find a bit of yardage there. Nothing crazy, but success nonetheless for USC.
It's not crazy, but you'll take 4 yards every time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's baby steps. We didn't build Rome in a day. You know what I mean? And they're building more than Rome today. They're building a championship run is what USC is looking at. Quick dump down the middle, able to find a first down. Kyle Cross, first reception of the game, and 8 yards. That's a great way to get things started for Cross.
Moving the chains once again. USC knocking on the door of the end zone once again.
Getting very close to that goal line. We're nearing the red zone. Oh, great catch from Bo. Great throw from Bo. Great catch as well. USC doing. Oh, it was fumble. That's or drop. Sorry.
That is the first incompletion of the day for Bo Mayweather. Good stop there by the Notre Dame defense.
Maybe looking for another dump. Able to find it. 17 gets it in hand, and that's a 7-yard reception for Ania.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Annihilate with their second catch of the game. 3rd and 3, crucial third down here for the Fighting Irish on defense.
3rd and 3 for USC, but the first quarter is over with. We're going to be moving on over to the second in just a moment. Here, looking at the score, we've got 14 on the board for USC and a goose egg for Notre Dame, but we're not done just yet, so stay tuned. You're watching CFSL on PX1 Sports. All righty, we're back, everyone, and looking to finish off this first quarter with some strength. End of the first. Bo Mayweather throws it off to the right. Able to find some success, but nothing too crazy just yet. 4th and 3 right at the goal line. That was an out of bounds, I suppose. Looks like we're going to be going for a field goal. You know, better to get some points up than none.
It's true. I thought that might have been in, but I mean, the refs clearly don't agree. But a good stop for the Notre Dame defense as they'll take 3 any day of the week.
3 points is better than none. 17 on the board for USC. Notre Dame catches in the back line, going past the 10, going to the 20, and caught down early. J.J. Ward does get 22 yards for Notre Dame. Let's see what their offense can handle with.
Good return there by Ward.
All right, let's see what Matt Perez can do with this ball. Big one for a read. He's going to look to hand that off. No, he's going to keep it. He's going to get caught in the back line. Great stuff from USC's defense.
Matthew Payne in the backfield for a 6-yard loss. Big stop there from the USC defense.
We got to hold on to that ball here, Notre Dame. That defense deserves a bit of rest after everything the USC has been putting them through. So let's try and hold on to that ball for just a little bit and give some of those boys a bit of rest. 2nd and 16 for Notre Dame. Ball's in hand for Matt Perez. He's going to hand it off. Mitchell Davis, what can he do? Does find a couple yards there, but 3rd and 12, not the best position for Notre Dame.
3rd and 12. I'd like to see him air it out here.
Could be a heavy pass on the right. Mitchell Davis has his eyes on someone, but couldn't quite find anyone. Maybe it was Casper in the middle there.
Only his 2nd pass attempt of the night. They're going to punt the ball back to the Trojans once again.
Goodness gracious. Those Trojans are about to have another phenomenal run on offense, I'd like to think. And going down here at the 40, going past the 50, almost halfway down the field. That's a great way to get things started for the Trojans.
Yeah, just past midfield. I mean, they're starting with good field position almost every drive.
All right, USC has the ball back in hand again. Let's see if they can go for 20 over their opponent. Quick dump down the middle, able to find 5 yards. That's going to be 2nd and 5 for Trojans.
The senior Gabriel Guerrero with his first catch of the night.
We got 3 left. Let's see if Bo, maybe he's going to pass that off to the left. He's going to hand it off to Jaden Cobb in the middle instead. 2-yard rush, 3rd and 3. Let's see what USC can do with this.
It's a crucial 3rd down for the Notre Dame defense. You need this stop. Get some momentum going your way here.
Another 3 on the left, 1 on the right as well. A lot of pass opportunities for Bo. Able to find a slant on 3 and first down successful. Dante D'Onofrio, a very reliable receiver. I like what he's doing.
I agree. Very consistent at moving the chains, at being probably the most reliable option so far for Bo Mayweather.
Bo's got ball in hand yet again, but he's going to keep it. He's going to run up left and able to find a good amount of yards there. First down, successful. Going to stop just shy of the 20-yard line. 13-yard rush for Bo.
What a run from Mayweather. He shrugs off one defender, stiffs arm another. I mean, he's lethal tonight.
Bo Mayweather, considered a generational talent throughout USC. Let's see if he can live up to that name. Bo Mayweather III. Ball's in hand for Bo. He's going to hand it off to Jaden Cobb, running up the middle, able to find that first down. A very successful rush for Jaden Cobb, 14 yards.
This is 5th rush for 46 yards on the night. They're knocking on the door of the end zone once again.
First and goal line. Bo's got some big plans. Let's see if he can make them happen. He's going to run up the middle, bit of hole in pocket, and he's going to slide in. Doesn't want to risk any injury, and I cannot blame him. Just shy of the goal line. USC are surely able to find a touchdown here, but Notre Dame are not giving up yet. They are called the Fighting Irish after all. Bo's got pass options ready, but he's going to hand it off to Jaden Cobb, running up the middle, but does get caught pretty early. Couldn't quite find the touchdown. 3rd and goal line.
It's Trayvon Johnson diagnosing the run pretty quickly there. It's 3rd and goal.
Great point from Ben Martin in the chat. There is a phenomenal D-line on the side of Notre Dame. I can't say the same about the back, but their front line is incredible. Bo's looking for a pass. Jaden Cobb runs up, and he's able to find the touchdown for the USC Trojans.
That is the wide receiver, Andrew Weber, from Cincinnati, Ohio. His 2nd touchdown of the night for the freshman.
Good Lord. Fighting Irish don't have a lot of fight in them tonight. It's 23 on the board. Trojans looking to make it maybe 24. Kick is successful. 24 points for USC. Notre Dame have a little bit of chance to fight back as we're halfway through the 2nd quarter. Kicks out. Notre Dame looking for a successful reception. Instead of tucking it, we're just going to hold on to it, run downfield here, makes their way to the 30-yard line, and 27-yard return. That's not bad.
It's not bad at all, but if I'm Notre Dame, it's time to open up that playbook a little more. Take some shots. Get out of your comfort zone. It's time to put something on the board if you're the Fighting Irish.
3 upright. Let's see what Mitchell Davis can do with the ball. Faking the handoff. He's looking for a target in the back, and very wide throw. It's going to go out of bounds, and nothing yet for Notre Dame. 2nd and 10. Matt Perez looking for the ball yet again. Another 3, heavy right. Maybe he's just looking to run that one back, and almost found a 3-yard reception. 3rd and 7. A lot of high hopes. You got to hold on to this, man. I say go for it. You need to give that defense a rest. They've been putting up with USC for quite some time already. Looking for a throw in the heavy. Almost got caught by the D-line, but great reception on the left, going down the 30, going down the 20, the 10-yard line, but does get put down by USC. Christopher Jackson with 57 yards on the board. That's the first bit of life we've seen from Notre Dame today.
The freshman from Republic, Missouri, gets them a big catch and a big gain that they desperately needed here midway through the 2nd quarter.
Let's see if they can keep that momentum going. Notre Dame ready to make something happen. 2 on right, 1 on left, but he's going to hand it off instead. And that's going to be a successful rush from Mitchell Davis.
For the first time tonight, Notre Dame is knocking on the door of the end zone. Could it be time for their first score of the game?
Could it be time? 2nd and 2. Let's see if they can find a touchdown from here. He's going to hold on to it. Mitchell Davis runs this. Matt Perez holds on, and that's going to be the first touchdown of the game for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Great read option there from Perez. He pulls the perfect time and sees an opening, gets to the end zone. And they're going for 2 here.
Let's see if they can find 2. They certainly need those 2 points. Looking for a pass. Who can he find? Couldn't quite find the target. That's going to be 6 points for Notre Dame.
Couldn't capitalize on that 2 points, but they are showing signs of life here.
All right, running downfield, USC. Let's see what they can find. They get put down at the 30-yard line. Keanu King with a good amount of reception there, but nothing too crazy for USC just yet. They've got a lot of momentum going forward, but what can they do from here?
I mean, just got to keep scoring. I mean, it's what they need to do. Just keep your foot on the gas.
Bo's looking for a target. Able to find a quick bit of yards on the right side. That's a safe option. I respect that, Bo. All right, 2nd and 7. Let's see what USC can pull off here. Able to Bo. Ball goes to Bo. Found on the left, and Keanu King. Quick 5 yards for USC. That's going to be 3rd and 2.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Good catch there for Keanu King. Over on Twitch, we had a 40-yard touchdown pass to NOTRE as Penn State goes up 14-0 on Florida with 5:51 left in the 2nd quarter.
Bo's got the ball in hand. He's going to run upfield and try and find that 1st down, and he surely is successful. Bo Mayweather with a 1st down for USC.
He's past the century mark here, and he did a great job fighting for that 1st down for every inch.
Look at Bo go. Ball's in hand yet again. Able to find a quick pass off to the left, but the reception was not successful.
Good job there by the Notre Dame defense.
We need to see that Notre Dame defense come alive. We need to see them make something happen. Otherwise, USC is going to run away with this game. Bo Mayweather able to run downfield and find a 1st down and then some. That's a 20-yard rush from Bo. Look at Bo go, man.
He's going. He's got very good blocks down the field, and he just sees a hole. He takes it.
Yeah, a lot of that, too, comes to the respect for the O-line for USC. I don't think that gets talked about enough, just in football in general. That O-line has been putting in some work for USC and able to let Bo do his thing. Look at him. Bo's running downfield. Couldn't quite find a lot. That's just 3 yards. Nothing too crazy, but like we said, Rome wasn't built in a day.
That is true. It takes time. But, I mean, they are putting together a really good drive right now.
Let's see what USC can do here. A couple receivers on the right, running deep. One found a slant. That's going to be a successful 1st down. Kyle Cross with an 8-yard reception.
That's the senior from Granville, Michigan with the 2nd catch of the day and for a 1st down.
All right, another 1st down here. USC, let's see what they can do. Able to pass that off there. Jaden Cobb running up the middle. He does get put down in the back, though. And that defense now coming alive for Notre Dame. 2nd and 12 for USC.
Notre Dame did a good job forcing Cobb to the outside, and for good measure, tackle for loss from number 10, I believe that was Johnson.
Tight end, going for a quick slant. Let's see if Bo can find him. Bo's going to go deep instead. Able to find it, 31 yards for Keanu King. That's a touchdown for USC.
The 1st touchdown pass of the young career of Bo Mayweather. Keanu King gets his 1st touchdown of the season as well.
Man, USC is on fire, burning down the stadium tonight. Gonna go for a kick. Let's play it safe. An extra point on the board. Perfect. USC 31 compared to Notre Dame 7. Notre Dame still has a little bit of time before halftime. Kick downfield. Setting on for the tuck. We're going to run upfield. Goes to the 20. Does truck one, but another puts him down. J.J. Ward finds 22 yards.
Big drive there by USC, but if I'm Notre Dame, you still got to air it out. You got to push the ball downfield. Got to keep fighting your way back into this offensively.
All right, Notre Dame is here. Matt Perez ready to make something happen for Notre Dame. Let's see what he can do. It's a read option going right. Ball in hand for Matt Perez. Looking for a target on the right, but that's going to go out of bounds. Second and 10, Notre Dame. Got a little bit of time before we hit the 3rd quarter. Let's see if we can make something happen, put a couple more points on the board, but another throw out of bounds. Matt Perez couldn't quite make that happen.
If I'm Matt Perez, you got to give your receivers a chance. You can't just keep throwing it out of bounds like that. You got to try and push it.
I get that, man. I definitely feel that. Here we go. Matt Perez looking for a quick dump, able to pass that off and get a couple yards there, but couldn't quite find the 1st down. 4th and 4. What are Notre Dame going to do?
Mitchell Davis's 1st catch of the game, and they're going to punt it back to the USC offense.
That's probably the successful move there. Put a little more belief in the defense for Notre Dame and hand that ball off to USC. Does get a catch here at the 35-yard line. Able to find 12 yards from there, just shy of the 50. USC have the ball back.
Reoccurring theme tonight, USC starting their drive at around midfield. It's done well for them.
Yeah, maybe that's a good reason to why they've had so much success with their offenses. They've had the ball at a very respectable position because the USC defense has been incredible so far. Bo's got the ball in hand, looks to run upfield, but O-line couldn't quite keep him protected. He does get sacked by Trayvon Johnson.
That's his first sack of the game. He's been playing a quietly good game. I know they're down a hefty amount right now, but I mean, he's been crucial for their front.
2nd and 11 for Notre Dame. Sorry, USC. 2nd and 11 for USC. Bo's going to be looking to quite possibly keep this up and maybe run down yet again, but does get sacked again. Looked for a quick throw, but couldn't quite get the ball off in time. It's going to lead into a third.
Made a big hit there.
3rd and 11 for USC. Bo's looking for a target in the back. Perfect spiral downfield. Gets picked off by Notre Dame. What can they do from here? O-line able to take down Notre Dame in quick time, though, but amazing turnover.
The junior Carlos Banks gets a major turnover, giving Notre Dame a chance to fight for a score before halftime.
They don't call them the Fighting Irish for no reason, and they surely have a bit of life left in them. Notre Dame offense going back on the field. That's all right, Bo. That's probably your first mistake of the game. Don't beat yourself up, big dog. Notre Dame offense back on the field. 3 receivers on the right. Let's see what they can find from here. Matt Perez has an eyes on a target. Can he find it? Yes, he can. Great reception there from Andy Johnson, 24 yards down the field.
The junior from Madison, Wisconsin comes up with a big catch, a chain mover. And that gets him up past midfield. This is a good drive to start, good throw to start the drive.
I've got a lot of faith in the passing game for Matt Perez. I do think he's got an arm on him. He might not have, the team to help him out with it, but he definitely has the arm. He's got the throws ready should that cannon need to be fired. 3 receivers on right side. What can Matt Perez do with this? Great pocket from the O-line. Matt Perez finds a quick dump on the left and a couple yards for Mitchell Davis. 2nd and 8 for Notre Dame. We're going to go for a quick play back. Let's see what they can do from here. Everybody's lining up in quick time. Let's keep that momentum going. Get those chains moving. Matt Perez, ball in hand. Almost got sacked there, but great slap.
Really Savage able to bat that one down. 3rd and 8 for the Fighting Irish. Can they keep the drive alive?
3rd and 8, Notre Dame. Your defense did a great job for you. What can you do with it? Matt Perez has his eyes on a target on the back, but does get slapped away. Unsuccessful throw from Matt Perez. Big dreams came crashing down in quick time. 4th and 8. What does Notre Dame do from here? Another 3 receivers on the right side. And USC has a good answer for it, though. Quick dump on the left yet again, but does get taken down very quickly. Mitchell Davis, negative yards. That's going to be a turnover for USC.
The USC defense read that like a book, and it gets swallowed up quickly. And the Trojans are going to have another chance to score before halftime.
I think they've got quite some time to do it. I mean, we've seen a lot of running game, which can take some time from USC. I'm not sure if they get another touchdown on the board, but let's see what Bo can do here. Able to find a target on the left. Is that another turnover? Another interception from Notre Dame. Good Lord.
That is the freshman Zach Workman out of Lexington, Kentucky. He takes a trip up to Notre Dame and makes a big play.
Come on, Bo. First play on the field back from that break and an interception. It's all right, man. It's all right. Don't get in your head too much. Notre Dame has the ball back in pocket. 1 minute left here in the second quarter. Matt Perez has an eyes on the target. Another quick dump off to the right. Found a couple yards and then runs out of bounds. Negative reception, though. 2nd and 13.
Mitchell Davis steps out a little too early. I would have ran that one a few yards before that.
J.J. Ward on the left. Let's see what Matt Perez can do with him. Gonna be reading over to the right. Let's try and change up that defense a little bit. A heavy aggression, great blitz from USC, able to take down Matt Perez in quick time. 3rd and 24, awful place to be for Notre Dame. but that's not going to make them give up just yet. They're not called the Fighting Irish for no reason. He gets taken. Oh my God, another sack. Good Lord, USC, let him breathe.
He gets hit as he throws, and USC once again going to have a chance to score before half.
Going to punt that one downfield. Try and put a little pressure from USC, but running back up the 40-yard line is where Keanu King is going to stop, and another great position for USC.
Over on Twitch, there is a 1-yard touchdown pass to Richard Williams as Penn State extends their lead to 21-3 over Florida with 8 seconds left in the half.
USC looking to get a bit of momentum down the field. Bo Mayweather going to keep that one and then slide down. It's going to be timeout for USC.
It's been a minute since we've seen Bo run, but that just reminds us he's deadly everywhere.
Everything he sets his mind to. He's got a great arm. He's got some great legs as well. And look, he tried to go off to the left, but his offensive lineman was in the way and tried to run through. Couldn't quite make it happen. Cameron Storm, first tackle.
He gets swallowed up by Bubba Bala.
Come on, Bo. You got a little bit of time left. That clock is running. 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Let's see what USC can do with it. Ball's in hand for Bo. Looking for a target down deep. Oh, great reception, but couldn't quite find the first down. Kyle Cross gets 8 yards on the board. Quick snap. We're looking to get this game moving quickly here. USC want to make this happen before halftime, but we're going to punt that one off, and let's see what they can do with it. Notre Dame almost caught there at the 40-yard line, and it's going to end up being dropped to the 35.
Solid return. They have 17 seconds left in a timeout. See if they're going to try and force this one downfield.
Clock is running. 15 seconds on the board for Notre Dame. Gets put down in quick time. Desi able to get a couple yards there. Notre Dame want to get this ball moving. That clock is running. Notre Dame, you've got one more play left. What can you do with it? Looking for a deep throw. Couldn't find anything.
2 seconds left. Do we see what kind of cannon Matt Perez has on him? Do we go for the Hail Mary? Do we kneel it out?
Let's find out here. 3 receivers on the left. Could be a Hail Mary. Is he going to find something? Huge throw down deep. Who's the target? Interception from USC. Looking to get this thing turned around, running downfield at the 30. Does get put down, though. No successful pick six, but an interception nonetheless to put the plans of Notre Dame's to an immediate stop as we get into halftime.
Perez throws an absolute moon ball to end off the half. It's 31-6 going into halftime.
31 points on the board for the USC Trojans. Notre Dame Fighting Irish have 6. Let's see how the second half goes. Let's see if Notre Dame can come alive just a little bit more, or USC bury them in the coffin. Great stuff indeed from both sides, but USC maintains great control of the game so far. They've done a phenomenal job of running, passing, everything else, getting to this point, but I wonder what they have left to do. What can Notre Dame do to come alive here?
I mean, down 25, you got to open up the playbook. There's a lot of options still on the table that we haven't seen from them yet. We know Mitchell Davis is certainly one of the better players on their offense, but I mean, other guys are making plays here, and you got to give them the chance to do so if you're going to fight back into this.
You've got to give them the chance, but I think a lot of success from USC has been on the back of Bo Mayweather. Phenomenal generational talent for USC, who has been really putting on a show. Passing yards, rushing yards, 182 rushing yards for USC, and a lot of those are because of Bo. He's just been holding on to that ball and running downfield and sliding where he needs to keep himself safe. Just phenomenal gameplay from this guy.
He's a majority of their rushing production. I mean, they have the time of possession by over 5 minutes. I mean, they're pretty much the deciders of what's going on with this game. They're, they have 2 turnovers, but I mean, they're doing a great job here. Just Notre Dame needs to capitalize on what they're giving.
Notre Dame looking to grab possession here. We're gonna go for a kneel. That's fine. That's smart. Let's maybe go for a better position. I get that. Great stuff from USC in the first half, but will Notre Dame come alive, or will that USC defense shut them down in quick time? 3 receivers on the left. What can Matt Perez do with this information? Ball's in hand. Who's he looking for? Good throw off to the left. Does find Hezzy Hairston. 16 yards on the board.
Good first down catch there by Harrison as their 45-yard touchdown pass to Victor Acuna for Florida as they trail 21-10 with 8 minutes left in the third quarter over on Twitch.
A lot of action over on the Twitch, but just as much here as Notre Dame looking to keep this game alive, and the Fighting Irish not looking to give up their fight yet. Desi does a great job of keeping their dream alive. Matt Perez has the ball in hand, looking for a throw on the right, but gets taken out of bounds. 10 for 20 is not a beautiful stat line to look at.
It's definitely not, but I mean, all that matters is that you push the ball downfield. I see he's throwing a lot of throwaway balls early on here.
Ball snap in the hands of Matt Perez, who's going to hold on to it and try and run out to the outside, and does get taken down 5 yards. He gets puts up for Notre Dame. That's 3rd and 5.
This is a much more manageable third down for Notre Dame.
Let's get this ball moving quick. 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Matt Perez looking for a target, looking to chunk this one down. Good spiral, but does get intercepted. USC has their hands on the ball. Down the line, the 20, the 10. Pick 6 for USC and touchdown. USC Trojans.
That's the freshman 5-star Mickey Jackson from Bixby, Oklahoma, coming up with a big pick 6 there for the USC defense. The Trojans are laying the hammer right now.
Just when you think Notre Dame has a little bit of life left in them, USC puts their foot on the throat of Notre Dame and buries it deep. Good Lord, Notre Dame cannot find any life in this game. And another successful kick. That's going to be 38 points on the board for USC. Phenomenal job from these guys. Get it off downfield. USC not done with their food just yet. There's still a couple more crumbs to pick at here at the third quarter. 8 minutes left. JJ Ward does find a good amount of yards there. Just going to show that this game is not over just yet.
Definitely isn't, but you look at these stats here. Pretty big spread for USC. They're pretty much dominating almost every statistical category.
Going for a move over to the other side. Matt Perez looking to change things up. Looking for a quick dump down the middle, but no successful reception there. You know, our executive producer, Mike Peters, did mention to me that there is a mercy rule in play that could happen. That for this game, doesn't look like any moment. I mean, USC have just been running all over the place with these guys. Good. That is a good success reception downfield here. Andy Johnson able to find some yards.
Good on Andy Johnson, the junior from Madison, Wisconsin. But yeah, like you said, I mean, if USC keeps, scoring and Notre Dame can't find any success, we could be seeing a mercy rule soon.
But that rule has not been in effect yet. Notre Dame not looking to give this one up yet. They've got a good amount of yards, and I don't think this game is nearly over yet, though. Matt Perez, quick dump down, and does get fumbled, but it's okay. Notre Dame didn't lose the ball, but they didn't gain any yards there. 2nd and 10. Let's see what they can do with this position. Everybody's lined up. 2 receivers on left, 1 on right. Matt's looking for a target, looking for a good throw down left, but it does end up out of bounds. No success for Matt Perez.
Matt's got to let the play develop a little bit more, man. He's just throwing it away way too quickly without giving his receivers a chance.
Where do we go from here? Matt Perez looking for a target. Another quick dump down the middle, but doesn't find it. I think at this point we need to start trusting our running game a little bit more. 11 for 26 on our passes is not a great place to be. Let's start putting a little more trust on Mitchell Davis, who had some success earlier in the game, but not just yet. The ball is going to go back to USC. Good punt downfield. Keanu King is going to get taken down just about as soon as he catches it.
And this might be the worst starting field position that USC has had tonight.
But I'm not going to rule them out because of it. They've got a great run game, great passing game. Handoff down to Jaden Cobb, finding 10 yards. Another successful first down for USC.
We've been calling his name all night. He's been a consistent chain mover for the USC offense.
Colby Harold in the chat says foot on the gas, and that's the perfect way to describe it for USC. Do not let off of that gas pedal. Pedal to the metal. 2nd and 4 for USC.
It's Kyle Cross with another catch. He crosses the 30-yard mark. 2nd and 4 here for the USC Trojans.
Here we go, 3 on the right. What can Bo do with this? He's going to hold on to it and able to run off to the left. Does get almost taken down by one, and Bo does get sacked by another. Zach Workman makes sure of it.
It's another big play for the 3-star freshman, Zach Workman. He comes up with a sack here. Had a pick earlier.
Look at him go, man. Phenomenal stuff right here from Bo. Able to find a bit of yardage there. 3rd and 4, just short of that first down. USC know this position very well. Something tells me that Bo's going to hold on to it. Let's see if I'm right. He's going to go for a dump down the middle and able to find the catch. Dante D'Onofrio, he's like the ace up the sleeve for USC. I love what he's been doing this game.
Oh, yeah, he's been the wild card at moving the chains. D'Onofrio with another first down, but over on Twitch, we had a 56-yard touchdown pass to Stacy Smith as Florida closes in on the Penn State lead 21-17 with 4:41 left in the third.
2 players up on the right, 2 on left as well, but we're going to hand it off to Jaden Cobb. They want to find a couple yards there. 2nd and 7 for USC.
I think that might be the worst run we've saw from Cobb tonight. Just a testament to how good he's been so far.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Bo's got the ball in hand. He's going to keep it, hold down the left, and he's going to go for a first down, able to find it, and then some. 1st and 10 for USC. 19 yards there, 12 yards, excuse me, for Bo. Let's see what they can do from here after this first down. 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Bo looking for a dump in the middle, able to find it, and there's nobody left to stop him. That's surely gonna be a touchdown for USC.
Bo Mayweather throws an absolute laser to annihilate for the 2nd passing touchdown of the game and extends the lead to 38, potentially 39 after this PAT.
Incredible stuff indeed from USC. Love to see what Ania Late is doing this game. Another kick up the middle. That's going to be 45 points on the board, and good Lord.
USC is doing a wonderful job at scoring every chance they get, but Notre Dame, you have to put some points on the board.
We're going to go for a kneel. I believe in that. I think that's another smart move because USC was already downfield looking to put a stop to that Notre Dame kick return. We're going to settle for the 20-yard line. 25, I think that's smart. Matt Perez has the ball in hand, looking for a target. Who's downfield there. Another out-of-bounds throw. And I think it's back to that point again here, Val, where we need to put a little more trust in Mitchell Davis, who's had some success in the running game this game. Let's see if they can hand it off to him. 2 receivers on the right, tight end. Backing up, going to move things up to the left. What can Matt Perez do here? Faking off to Mitchell Davis, but he's going to block instead. Looking for a dump on the left. Andy Johnson able to catch that and secure the 14 yards for Notre Dame downfield.
That's his 3rd catch of the game, and I just think that Matt Perez and the Notre Dame offense need to put trust in their entire team. Try and push the ball downfield.
Great
just
reception
like
there.
Right there.
Matt Perez found another great throw, 2 back-to-back. Just when you count Matt Perez's cannon out, he's got that arm on him. Look at this throw right here, man. Beautiful.
Andy Johnson again. He's been very consistent in the receiving game for Notre Dame tonight.
Notre Dame lining up here. Looks like they're going to be going for a heavy run play downfield. Maybe put some trust in Mitchell Davis, who's ready for that handoff. Look, he's queuing for it. Oh, instead, we're going to go for a pass. Maybe another successful. Oh, does get slapped down. Great stuff from USC.
Good defense there from UFC, but over on Twitch, we had a 22-yard touchdown pass to Night Rowe, his 2nd on the night, as Penn State extends the lead to 28-17 with 2:56 left in the third.
Not able to find anything just there. Matt Perez looking for a dump on left, but couldn't quite find the throw. It's all right. Let's see what we can do here. 3rd and 10. Notre Dame lining up to the ball. Matt Perez looking for it. Maybe another fake off to Mitchell, and then we dump left. Could be the move. Matt Perez calls for it. Ball snap. He's got it in pocket. A lot of pressure from the D-line, but almost able to get that throw off, but reception was not successful. Very heavy reliance on the throwing game from Notre Dame, but hasn't found them a whole lot of success so far. 4th and 10, but they're going to go for it, looking for a target. What can Matt Perez do? Able to find that dump off right, and that's going to be a first down just when Notre Dame needed it.
The freshman tight end Dalton Wentz fighting for the first down, keeping the drive alive for Notre Dame.
Keeping the drive alive for Notre Dame. Just when you want to count them out, the Fighting Irish, they're here for a good fight as Dalton Wentz found a bit of yardage there. Matt Perez looking for another deep throw. Cannon off left, and that's going to be a touchdown. Andy Johnson, Notre Dame.
Andy Johnson again with another big catch, this time for 6 as they cut the lead to 33, potentially 32. And that does a great job holding off the mercy rule.
Going to go for a kick. That's a great kick right there. Another point on the board. Notre Dame secure things for 13. And that's good. That's good. I don't know how savable this game is for Notre Dame, but that's a good step in the right direction. The ball gets kicked downfield to USC. Put a little faith in their run upfield. Keanu King is what it looks like. Yep, 25 yards. And that's about where they would have ended with the kneel. So I'm cool with that. That's a smart play.
It's a good return for King, and they're going to start 6 yards past where they would have if he would have kneeled down.
Everybody's lined up here. Bo's got the ball in hand, looking for a dump down the left, and he's able to find it. Ania late. That's going to be another first down for USC, and they just get those chains moving, man.
Move the chains is the theme of the game for USC. That's our 4th catch of the game.
Just go, go, go. Pedal to the metal, baby. Bo finds a throw down middle. Successful reception and almost made it for another first down. That's fine. 2nd and 1 for USC. Let's see what we can do from here. 3 receivers up right. Bo might look for him. A lot of protection from the pocket. A lot of coverage on the back there. Almost a pick there. Almost, but slapped it down instead. Notre Dame defense does great things there.
Did a good job picking up on that one, and I know they're probably beating themselves up because that could have went the other way.
Running down there. Jaden Cobb couldn't quite find the yards, but that's all right. Cameron Storm with another great tackle.
Good stop for the Notre Dame defense, and now their defense gets the rest as offense is going to trot back out here soon.
We're going to punt this one down and hand that off to Notre Dame. And we're going to go for a kneel there. That's fine. All right, Notre Dame stepping up to the ball. We've got 3 receivers in left. Notre Dame need to keep this game alive through their offense, but flag on the play.
Looks like a false start on the guard.
Still first down.
So first down, 1st and 15 now. Notre Dame, that's the last thing that they need right now. Good Lord. That's the last thing that they need. It could be the mentality of Notre Dame going into this. You know, some of these players might be mentally defeated already, but picks, no way. Interception from USC, and they're so close to the end zone that surely means touchdown USC.
The senior 3-star Matthew Payne from Virginia Beach, Virginia, with a pick 6, and this game might be in jeopardy once again.
When it rains, it pours, Val, and good Lord, I hope you brought your umbrella because USC are not done with this game yet. Looking for a kick, able to find it, successful. 52 points for USC. Great place to be. All right, heading downfield there, Notre Dame. Does decide to hold on to it, maybe find some yardage here. Backs the 30, almost got to the 35. 35-yard return, J.J. Ward. That's great. That's great. That's a good way to get the run started for Notre Dame. But yeah,
that is a good return for Ward. And over on switch, we have a 3-yard touchdown run by Derek Tolliver, his second of the night. And Penn State is going to go up 35-17 on Florida with 46 seconds left in the third.
But Notre Dame are not done here. Offense hitting the field, and we got 3.5 on the clock. What can Notre Dame do with the remainder of this third quarter? Let's find out as Matt Perez gets the ball, looking for a target in the back and relying on that cannon yet again, but does get swatted down. Caleb Alexander, great deflection.
You know, even though it hasn't worked in their favor, I do agree with the aggressiveness that they're using right now, trying to push the ball downfield, the big plays, even though it's not working out.
Let's find a dump down middle. Matt Perez able to secure a reception to J.J. Ward for a first down.
It's his second catch of the night.
He's been doing good. I like Notre Dame's J.J. Ward. He's had some good stuff so far. Not incredible, but I mean he's reliable, right? And that's what they need right now. Matt Perez finds a dump off right, and another couple yards for J.J. Ward, just like I was talking about.
Yeah, going back to what you said, their receiving room is full of freshmen, so a lot of time to grow for them. But I mean, it's a decent enough start for J.J. Ward.
Yeah, that's a good start indeed. Matt Perez looking for a target downfield, and great yardage there. 25 for Desi Harrison.
Nice chunk play there for Hairston, knocking on the door of the red zone.
Knocking on the front door. Let's see if Notre Dame decides to stop when the front door doesn't open, or will they kick it down? Notre Dame, they're coming alive here. This is probably the most yards we've seen them get through in quite some time here, Val. I wonder how much farther are they going to go. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame here at the 35, just about. Looking for a target here, but does hit a helmet?
I believe that was batted down.
That was a funny one to see there. That was a interesting one. Let's see if Matt Perez can maybe correct that mistake. 2nd and 10 for Notre Dame. We got 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 2 minutes and some change. Does look for a target downfield, and Christopher Jackson able to secure that one out of nowhere.
That was a nice tight window throw to Christopher Jackson. Remember that name? He had the big touchdown earlier on for their first points of the game.
2 receivers down to right. This could be a handoff. Mitchell Davis looking to run this down. Does go through one, but gets put down by the next. 6 yards for Mitchell Davis.
We haven't heard his name called that much recently. They've kind of abandoned the run game, but works out for them for a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they've abandoned the run game, considering the passing hasn't been too tremendous. They've gotten some great passes, but nothing too crazy as Matt Perez gets taken down in the pocket. That's a loss of 4 yards, making it 3rd and 8.
It's a great read by the USC defense as Jay Holt gets his 3rd tackle for loss on the game.
3rd and 8 for Notre Dame. 2 receivers on the right. We've got 1 on left. Matt Perez are going to rely on that cannon yet again, but the pocket could not provide him enough protection. Sacked for -7 yards.
Jerome Castro with his first sack of the game, and it's 4th and 15. It's decision time for the Fighting Irish.
It's decision time, and what will they decide on? A field goal might be a bit ambitious, but they're going to go for it. 20 yards, not crazy. I think this could happen. This could be just a tad bit of points that they need to at least get rid of that mercy rule, right? Kick downfield, successful. Notre Dame get 3 more points on the board.
They're going to cut the lead to 36, and you know what? It's some momentum going their way.
All right. Ball goes towards UFC. It looks like Keanu King in the back is going to pick that one up and try and find some yardage there. It looks about 30 yards and some change. Did get fumbled, but USC's able to hold on to it. USC 30 yards downfield. What can they do with this momentum? 52 points on the board. They're not even breaking a sweat at this point. Let's see how much farther we can dog walk Notre Dame. Jaden Cobb runs up middle looking for some yardage. Able to find 5. 2nd and 5 for USC.
Good 5-yard run. He's up past 60 yards on the game. Cohen James on the tackle there.
2nd and 5. What can we do from here? Bo's got the ball. Bo's looking for a target. Quick dump down the middle. Gonna find first blood and then some. First bit of yardage. Gabriel Guerrero doing great stuff there.
That's the senior Gabriel Guerrero with his 3rd catch of the game. He's going to move the sticks once again for USC, and they're just right by midfield now.
That's his 3rd. I thought that was his 1st. I guess I've been seeing so much of Dante D'Onofrio. It's hard to keep track of everyone on the field here, right? First down here for USC. Read off right. Notre Dame's got an answer, though. Bo looks for a quick dump. Almost got taken down there. Keanu King finds a couple yards there. 2nd and 5. That's respectable.
Keanu's able to get 5, but he gets hammered by the Notre Dame defender. You'll take 5 every time for sure.
2nd and 5. What can we do from here? Bo's got the ball in hand, looking for a target. Does get swatted away. Almost got caught by Billy Bala. And Notre Dame could have had something crazy there, but just couldn't quite keep their hands on the ball. That's fine. It does get a little slippery sometimes, right? Us receivers know what that's like. Ball gets snapped yet again. Bo looking for a target, but a lot of pressure as the pocket couldn't keep him protected. Still able to find Jaden Cobb, who gets a couple yards on the field that makes it 4th and 3.
4th and 3 for USC. Good stop by the Notre Dame defense. I mean, they're doing a good job racking up these defensive stops now.
As we transition into the 4th quarter, USC have 52 points on the board, and Notre Dame have 16, but we've got one more quarter left to go here, Val.
It's going to be good going into the 4th quarter. Could we see a comeback? Because, I mean, we've seen people come back from more.
Here's what I'm wondering is now that we're in such a uh-oh situation for Notre Dame, do we continue to rely on the cannon for Matt Perez, or do we try and get a couple more handoffs to Mitchell Davis?
Being down 36 points, you gotta move quick. So I would try and get the cannon going for Perez.
He's had some good throws. When he hits those throws, they look real good. He's got a good arm. He just needs to find those targets, and there he does. Finds one. Dalton Wentz with a couple yards. Going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's his 3rd catch of the game for the freshman tight end.
Freshman tight end. It's all about first impressions here. And let's see what kind of impression we can make. Matt Perez has the ball. He wants to hold on to it and run down field a little bit, but does get sacked in quick time. Jet Trevor with a good sack.
It's Jet Trevor's 1st sack of the game, and it's a big one as we come up on 3rd down.
We're going to break through multiple O-linemen there to take down Matt Perez. That was great stuff from USC.
Oh, I know the film room is going to be lit for that.
Yeah. The whole film room for the entire duration of this game is probably going to be pretty lit indeed. Matt Perez has had the ball, able to find it, and exactly what we talked about. When it works, it works. 15 yards for Andy Johnson. Just when you want to count out the passing game for Notre Dame, they make throws like this happen.
Yeah, Andy Johnson, we've heard his name a lot in the passing game, and he seems to be the favorite target for Matt Perez. I mean, I'd keep going his way as long as it works.
8 minutes left on the board in the 4th quarter. Notre Dame need to come alive here if they want to save this game. Good dump off to the left, but gets taken down in quick time. Dalton Wentz able to find a couple yards, making it 2nd and 7. We're back up on the ball. Matt Perez maybe looking for some receivers on right side. Mitchell Davis in the back, going up left. Looking for a target up right, though. Christopher Jackson found a couple yards, making it 3rd and 2.
And that ball hung in the air for a dangerously long time there, but a good catch there by Jackson.
Yeah, it was more of a lob than a quick throw, and that left me a little scared, but able to find the successful reception nonetheless. It's 3rd and 2. Matt Perez has the ball and couldn't quite find the reception. 46 passes this game. That's a very pass-reliant team here, Notre Dame.
I mean, being down that much, I can understand it, but only being able to hit 23 of those is a little scary.
A little scary indeed. Fake the punt. No way. We're running downfield. Matt Perez able to find the first down. That's a play right there. That's a special play for Notre Dame. It might not save this game, but it puts USC on their toes just a tad.
Majority of the time where the read option was ran and he pulled the ball, it was a tackle for loss. That right there is a gutsy play call, and it worked to their favor. The drive is still alive.
All right, 1st and 10 for Notre Dame. What can we do from here? Trying to run downfield. Matt Perez holds on to it. He's able to find a yard.
That brings us 2nd and 9.
Rushing back up, looking for this first down. Yet again, Notre Dame want to save this game. Matt Perez is looking for a throw. Able to find one on what looks like Dalton Wentz. Christopher Jackson, I'm sorry.
4th catch of the game, and he's been making some big catches all day, keeping the drive alive, moving the sticks. That's all you need from him.
Looking for a big throw here. Matt Perez has the ball. Tried to run it up, but does get taken down as the pocket couldn't provide him enough protection, and he's sacked to make it 2nd and 12.
That's Jay Holt's first sack of the game, his 4th tackle for loss. A very, very big game for him.
And here we are. Here we go. 2nd and 12 for Notre Dame. Matt Perez is not mentally defeated just yet. Mitchell Davis looking to block for him. Able to find a throw on left, and that's a successful 20-yard reception for Andy Johnson. That means we're 1st and goal line.
He's going to get to the goal line, and another big catch for Andy Johnson. I mean, that almost was another touchdown, and I honestly would argue that he may have crossed the plane there.
1st and goal line for Notre Dame. Can they get one more on the board before this game is over? They're surely looking for it. Handoff to Mitchell Davis, gonna run it up the middle as the O-line created that space, and that's a touchdown for Notre Dame.
As Mitchell Davis's first touchdown of his young career. And they're gonna cut the lead to 29 with the PAT.
And it really at this point, honestly, I hate to be a negative Nancy here, Val, but this kind of looks like a game over for Notre Dame. So, you know, you never say never, right? That's what Justin Bieber said, at least. Is an onside here, goes towards USC. They're able to find it, annihilate. Able to find a little bit of yardage, nothing crazy, but it does secure it on the side for USC. Back on the field, Bo looking to make something happen. Put a couple more points on the board before this game is over. Really put Notre Dame in the grave. Looks for a toss on the right, but couldn't quite find anything. It's going to be out of bounds.
Good defense from Notre Dame. And over on Twitch, we have a 5-yard touchdown run by Derek Tolliver. That's a hat trick for him, his 3rd one of the night, as Penn State is up 42-17 with 2:51 left in the game.
There goes Bo looking for a throw downfield, able to find a first down from Dante D'Onofrio, and then some 15-yard reception. Going to be 1st and 10 for USC.
He's up to 54 yards on the night as he gets his, I believe, 3rd or 4th first down catch of the night. Good for him. They're going to keep the chains moving.
All right, back on the field here, USC. Looking for another good throw like that. You keep that ball moving like that, and we'll surely get another touchdown before this game's over. Bo looking for a toss, but couldn't quite find it.
What a play from Bubba Bala, I believe, on the screen.
Bo looking to hand it off. He kept it instead, and not a lot of protection there. Great blitz from Notre Dame, and USC front line just couldn't quite handle that pressure.
That is Cohen James' 11th tackle of the game, his 2nd tackle for loss. Good read there by the Notre Dame defense. And who knows, they might have another stop coming their way.
Here we go, back on the field here, 3rd and 12. USC is going to fall way back to look for a throw, but another tackle from Bubba Bala going to make USC 4th and 12. Where was that Notre Dame D? Where has Bubba Bala been all game? That was great from him, but we needed that way earlier than now. Looking for a field goal. Couldn't find it. Bit of a shame. It's all right. I don't think that's going to, put this game down by any means.
Yeah, going back to what you said earlier about this game might be wrapped up, you probably are correct about that, and I do think Notre Dame is going to try and build some momentum towards next week. Hopefully they can put together a good offensive drive here.
Matt Perez looking for a target on the right. Reception was successful. J.J. Ward found 14 yards.
It's another big catch for Ward. They're going to do what they can to try and make this game look a little prettier on the box score for them.
Just a first down here, a first down there, and next thing you know, they're going to have another touchdown on the board. But can they make that happen? Throw downfield, goes to 4, able to find another first down, and actually almost 2 first downs. Desi Harrison with 19 yards.
Yeah, he fought for every single inch there. I mean, down 29, that's kind of what you want to see out of your guys. There's still life. They're not discouraged by any means, and he's, fought for the well-deserved 19 yards there.
Great stuff from USC, trying to hold on to this game here, not let Notre Dame have too much breathing room, but at this point kind of playing with their food. Maybe getting a little soft on Notre Dame, letting them have a bit of passing yards, you know what I mean? Look at that easy dump off left. Andy Johnson finds 5 yards.
Good catch there. He has 146 on the night. Over on Twitch, we have a thick 6 by the 395-pounder Cletus Jackson for Penn State as they extend their lead to 49-17 with 1:24 left in their game.
Dump down right, Matt Perez couldn't quite find the throw, though. That one goes out of bounds. We're 4 minutes left in this game here, Val, and it's not necessarily a nail biter. I'll be honest with you. It's not looking great for Notre Dame, but that's not going to let them give up just yet. Matt Perez looking for a dump downfield, able to find a good throw there. Touchdown for Notre Dame.
Desi Harrison gets his first touchdown of the game, and you know what? It probably doesn't save the game, but it definitely gives you something to think about going into game planning for next week's game.
Yeah, I think it's a really good point. At this point, we're looking at next week's game. We're not really too invested in saving this one. We're not invested in, we're going to beat USC. Trust me, just a couple more plays like that. No, we're looking at our star players from here. Dalton Wentz, J.J. Ward, Desi Harrison. We're looking at who we want to invest most of our time in as training. Kick return starts here. Kickoff, looking for an onside, but it's going to go towards USC as they truck downfield and make their way past the 40 as a kneel 8, able to find a couple yards there.
And if you're a betting person, it's something to watch as Notre Dame is creeping back up on that spread of 15.5. A touchdown and a 2-point could win you your bet here if you're a Notre Dame bettor.
Could Bo maybe go for a stat pad here? Maybe he just wants to flex how many running yards he can get in the game, rushing yards. But no, Bo, no, not just yet. 2nd and 10 for USC. Ball's in hand for Bo, looking for a target on the left. A lot of protection in the pocket and decided to go right, but Kyrie Rainey slaps it down.
Good job batting the ball down for Kyrie Rainey. Looking for another stop. It's 3rd and 10 for the USC Trojans offense.
3rd and 10 for USC. Bo's got a dream, and he's going to make it happen. Big throw down to the left, and it's going to be a touchdown for USC.
He's wheeling and dealing as Dante D'Onofrio with another big catch, this time for a touchdown. And over on Twitch, we have a 10-yard touchdown pass for Kobe Coffey for Florida as they trail 49-24 with just 45 seconds left. Much like this one, I don't think that's going to save Notre Dame, or Florida, excuse me, but some stat padding.
And Paul Jackson in the chat says, why are we throwing? That's why, my friend, because Bo's got an arm just as well as he does some legs. The passing and the rushing yards are both very good for USC. Can't blame him for doing that. Once you get another touchdown on the field, Notre Dame looking to run this down. And at this point, we're just playing the game, right? I mean, I don't think that either team thinks that we're going to save this out of nowhere. I think we're just playing right now.
Yeah, I don't think that USC thinks they're going to give this up. I don't know if Notre Dame believes they're going to come back in time. At this point, focus on next week. If you're USC defensively, you're looking at things you could do better. Like Notre Dame has put up 30 points, and you know, maybe they think there's something they could do better with that. And as your Notre Dame, you're maybe thinking about opening up the playbook more early on next week.
Here goes Notre Dame. Matt Perez had the ball in hand, but looks like he tripped over one of the D lineman's legs. Kind of fell over there. 2nd and 15. Lining up back on the ball, Notre Dame looking to make something happen here. That first down is quite a bit of distance away, but I don't think we give up on it just yet. Quick dump off to the left. Desi Harrison finds a couple yards.
Still a long 3rd down here for Notre Dame. Desi Harrison just crossed the century mark, but it's a much more manageable 3rd and long for Notre Dame than 3rd and 15 would have been.
3rd and 10 for Notre Dame. Matt Perez has his hands on the ball, and guys, a good amount of protection in pocket there. I don't know. I don't even know what you're going for there.
He's throwing off the back foot. They're making a very critical decision to punt here. I mean, I don't think I agree with it, but they're going to give the ball back to USC with 3 minutes left here.
You know, speaking of agreement, I don't know if I agree with how heavy we've been relying on Notre Dame's passing game. No disrespect to Desi or J.J. Ward, anybody, but I think Mitchell Davis has had some good success this game, running up middle. And, I mean, trust me, I love the D-line for USC, but I think that Mitchell Davis is kind of a sleeper going into this. USC has their hands on the ball, handoff to Jaden Cobb, who finds a couple yards, but no first down just yet.
Looks like they're going to focus on running the clock down here. Just under 2.5 minutes left to go.
2nd and 7 for USC. 2 minutes left on the clock. They need to snap that quick, and they do. Handoff to Jaden Cobb, who runs up left, looking for a first down, but couldn't quite find it. We are 3rd and 1 from there.
USC defense still not letting up. I mean, they're still hitting as hard as they were in the first quarter, excuse me.
All right, lining back up on the field, USC. They've got 59 points on the board. Can we get into the 60 range? We've got a minute and a half, a little bit more than that. So let's see if that'll happen. We're running the clock down at this point. Look at him go. Just watching the clock go down here. We don't want to give Notre Dame a chance to come back from this. I mean, surely USC aren't worried about the comeback here, right? We're just running it down.
Yeah, I don't think they have really a chance to come back, but... Uh-oh.
Look at Bo running downfield here, just showing off those rushing yards, man. He's a monster, dude.
He's going to add 10 more to his already 154 rushing yards. And over on Twitch, we have a final score of 49-24 as Penn State defeats the Florida Gators to move to 1-0 on the season.
This game's not over just yet. Running down the clock yet again. 1 minute left as USC running down the clock and hand off to Jaden Cobb, looking for a first down and barely able to find it there.
The players are agreeing in the chat that it might be over for Notre Dame. GGs are coming out.
GGs in the chat as USC look to run away with this one with ease. We're not even worried about another touchdown. We're fine with what we've got, and that's a dub for USC.
Andrew Weber, the receiver, is going to get another first down. That's his 17th rushing yard as a receiver and 2 touchdowns. Good game from these two teams.
Good games indeed. Phenomenal stuff from USC to end this one out with 59 points on the board. Good gravy, my man.
Here's the play of the game, the pick 6 from number 11. And that kind of turned the tides and pretty much put the dagger in for USC.
Great stuff right there from Mickey. I think that's when things really turned around for USC. I mean, they've had a great early game going into this first quarter. It did look good for them, but I mean, they just kind of kept that momentum going, right? That's something we talked about throughout the cast today. It was just momentum, getting those chains moving one after the other, not giving up at any point. Just as soon as you find that momentum, just go, go, go.
Yeah, great debut from Bo Mayweather, by the way.
Great debut indeed. That being said, this is going to be the end of the game for now, but we will be back very soon. Thanks to Mike Peters, our executive producer today, and thank you to Val for joining me. This has been Morty in the booth, and we will see you all very soon.